Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Komal Kamal from Department of BS Biotechnology, and my presentation topic is interpretation of IR spectrum. Before explain interpretation of IR spectrum, I will give you an overview of IR spectroscopy. IR spectroscopy or vibrational spectroscopy is the measurement of infrared radiation with matter by absorption, emission, or reflection in a molecule or a chemical compound. To identify which functional group is present, we use IR spectroscopy. The method or technique of infrared spectroscopy is conducted with an instrument called IR spectrometer. IR radiation source is present in IR spectrometer. IR radiations are lights of different frequencies. When these lights of different frequencies fall on sample, then the molecules of samples absorb these lights or radiations of specific frequency and shows bending or stretching vibrations. Other lights of different frequencies that do not absorb by sample are transmitted. This transmitted light is detected by detector, and on this basis a spectrum is formed. IR spectrum. The fundamental measurement obtained in infrared spectroscopy is an infrared spectrum, which is a plot of measured transmittance and wave number. Transmittance is present on y-axis, while the wave number is present on x-axis. Regions of IR spectrum. IR spectrum have two regions. The first region is functional group region, while the second is fingerprint region. So what is the difference between functional group region and the fingerprint region? The first difference is that the range of functional group region is between 4000 to 1600 per centimeter, while the range of fingerprint region is between 1600 to 400 per centimeter. Functional group region gives individual and clear peaks, while the fingerprint region gives multiple peaks and it is very difficult to identify them. Functional group region show the stretching vibration, while the fingerprint region shows stretching as well as bending vibrations. The most important difference is that functional group region tells about functional group, while the fingerprint region gives the information of molecule in sample. Here you can see the first one region is the functional group region, while the second region is fingerprint region. In functional group region, the alkane is present between the range of 3500 to 3000, while the alkyne is present between the range of 2000 to 2500, while alkanes are present between the range of 1600 to 1800. Peak intensity and shape. Peak of IR spectrum have two parts. The first one is the shape and the second one is the intensity. Shape of peak may be broad or sharp, and the broadness of peak depends upon hydrogen bonding, and more polar molecules produce broad peak, while the less polar molecule produce sharp peak. The second point is the intensity. Intensity means height of peak, and intensity may be strong, medium, and weak. Strong intensity means more height of peak. Medium intensity means medium height of peak, while the weak intensity means low height of peak. This is a graph, and in this graph you can see different peaks. The first one peak is the broad peak, while the second one peak is a sharp peak, and these are individual and clear peaks. It means that this is functional group region, while on the other hand you can see there are multiple peaks and it is very difficult to identify them. So the second one region is the fingerprint region. All the peaks are present on specific wave number. These wave numbers are matched with IR reference list to identify functional group. This is IR reference list. The IR reference list is a chart for use during infrared spectroscopy. The table lists IR spectroscopy frequency ranges, appearance of the vibration, and absorption for functional groups. You can see there is intensity, wave number, types of vibration, and functional group. First of all, you see the intensity. There is the peak is a broad peak and its wave number is present between the range of 3200 to 3600 and it shows stretching vibration. So there is alcohol functional group. In this way we can identify any type of functional group by IR reference list. Here the first one peak is the very small peak on the wave number 3078 and it shows stretching vibration and the functional group CH. The second peak is present on the wave number of 2986 and it also shows stretching vibration and here the functional group is CH. The third one peak is the very intense peak and it is present on the wave number 1726 and it shows the stretching vibration and there is C double bond O functional group. Factors affecting wave number. There is the most important question, why the wave number of each functional group is different from each other. The answer of this question is depend upon some factors. So first of all we discuss these factors. Factors affecting wave number. There are two factors that affect wave number. The first one is the mass of atom and the second one is the bond strength. In spectroscopy, the bonds between atoms are imagined just like a spring that can be compressed, stretched, and bent. For a spring, we use a law in physics, that is Hooke's law. Here you can see a formula. According to this formula, wave number is inversely proportional to the mass of atom. It means when mass increase, then wave number will be decrease. Here you can see there is different functional groups like CH, SH and CBr. The mass of carbon is 6 while the mass of hydrogen is 1. So the overall mass is 7. Similarly, the mass of SH is 17 and the mass of CBr is 41. You can see by decreasing wave number, mass of atom will be increased. The second factor is the bond strength. A bond strength describes how strongly each atom is joined to another atom and therefore how much energy is required to break the bond between the two atoms. Wave number is directly proportional to the bond strength. Here you can see C triple bond C, C double bond C and C single bond C. C triple bond C is a strong bond while the C single bond C is a weak bond. Here you can see when wave number decrease, then bond strength will also be decreased. Factors affecting peak intensity. There are two factors that affect peak intensity. The first one is the dipole moment and the second one is the electronegativity. Dipole moment. A dipole moment is a measure of the polarity of a chemical bond between two atoms in a molecule. Dipole moment is represented with symbol mu and its formula mu is equal to QR. Q basically a charge. Let's suppose there are two atoms. One atom is positively charged while the other atom is negatively charged and there is a charge difference, and by increasing charge distance dipole movement will be increased and R is distance. When the distance between atoms increase, the dipole moment increase, and by increasing dipole moment, more intense peak is formed. If there is less distance between atoms, it means that dipole moment decrease and less intense peak is formed. Here the most important point is that homonuclear diatomic molecules like H2 and 2, they have same charge. It means that its dipole moment is 0, and these atoms are called IR inactive atoms. And there are symmetric molecules as well as asymmetric molecules. Symmetric molecules that have same functional groups on both sides, it means that they have same charge, and due to the same charge its dipole moment is 0. And if there are asymmetric molecules, it means that if they have different functional group, then they have different charge, so it has less dipole movement. The second factor of peak intensity is electronegativity. Electronegativity is a measure of how strongly atoms attract bonding electrons to themselves. Electronegativity is directly proportional to intensity of peak. If atoms are more electronegative, it means that there is more polarity and more intense peak is formed. If there is less electronegative atoms, there is less polarity and less intense peak is formed. Here you can see an example: OH, NH and CH. OH is more polar, it means that it produces more intense peak, while CH is less polar, it means that it produces less intense peak. Alkanes and alkynes, they gives different values in IR spectrum, and the reason is that there are internal alkene and terminal alkene, and similarly internal alkynes and terminal alkynes. Internal alkanes are those alkanes in which carbon is not attached with hydrogen atoms, while the terminal alkenes are those alkenes that are attached with hydrogen atoms. So this is the difference between internal alkenes and terminal alkenes, and that's why they gives different wave numbers and they gives different peaks in IR spectrum. Here is an example of carboxylic acid and alcohols. How you can interpret both carboxylic acid and alcohols give different peaks in IR spectrum. Carboxylic acid shows 2 peaks in IR spectrum. The first one peak is C double bond O peak, and the second one peak is of OH peak. And in alcohols only one peak is formed, that is peak of OH, and both peaks of both these functional groups are present on different wave numbers. That's all from my side.